Tensions were high in a Tampa courtroom where 5 men are on trial for murdering 4-year-old Suni Bell 3 years ago. Closing statements wrapped up late this afternoon after an outburst from one of the defendants. Fox 13's Kylie Jones has been following this one for us, joins us live in the newsroom with the latest developments on the case. Kylie.
Allie, the 5 defendants shared the courtroom since last week, listening to the state make its case against them. Today, each of their defense teams rested their case without calling any witnesses. It wasn't until the state began its closing that one of the 5 men had to be escorted out. Now, Zavante Sampson, Jalen Bedward, James Denson, Andrew Thompson, and Quandarius Hammond are all charged with murder. Last week, the state tried to convince a jury that they're responsible for allegedly ambushing that car that 4-year-old Suni Bell was riding in with her mother and uncle. Prosecutors said in August of 2021, the 5 men were hanging out at a gas station near Hillsborough Avenue when they started watching the car that Suni and her family were in. According to the state, the group got into several cars, followed them, then opened fire on their car with about 40 bullets. Suni was shot and killed. As closing statements got underway this morning, the prosecution was interrupted about 47 minutes into its closing statement by an angry outburst from Zavante Sampson. Take a listen.
Somebody shot at me. Somebody shot at me. Take it. Somebody shot at me. Somebody shot at me. Somebody shot. I feel sorry for that little girl. Somebody shot at her. It's the truth.
Now, the court immediately went into a quick recess. Sampson told the judge he didn't want to be part of the trial any longer and that he's tired of the process. A TV was set up for Sampson to watch the remainder from a holding cell. The jury did come back this afternoon for the state to finish its closing. The prosecutor emphasized this was a targeted attack, saying the men had a joint goal that night and they accomplished that goal.
The defendants in the video treat the Jet, the Chevron gas station, like some kind of a bunker in a war zone. They hunker down, they take cover, they get armed, they put masks on. And the only enemy that they encountered was Suni Bell and her family.
Someone can be merely present at the scene of a crime. Someone can act independently, even if in the company of others. And I know you're tired of me saying it, but I'll say it one more time. As jurors, you cannot speculate about what somebody knew or did. You need proof.
And defense attorneys for each of those 5 men wrapped up their closing statements late this afternoon. The defense continued to highlight what they called a lack of evidence from the prosecution, saying a lot of the evidence is circumstantial. And the jury will have to come to a separate verdict on the charges for each of those defendants. And now court did adjourn for the day, but the jury is expected back tomorrow where they will hopefully begin jury deliberations. Allie.
All right, Kylie, we know you'll continue to follow it. Kylie, thank you.